Live from WPRI 12, this is The Rhode Show.
Happy Monday, everybody, and thanks so much for joining us on The Rhode Show. We hope you had fun. Snowed in all weekend long. You are taking a look at some footage from the storm yesterday.
There's a lot of snow in some areas, huh?
Some places got a lot of snow. Some places got basically nothing. I think I went out like 2 or 3 times to kind of like push the snow aside and clear the driveway. Hats off to the guy who was running the plow in Warwick. Because he went down my street. I had already cleared like in front of the driveway.
Yeah.
And he came down the street. He saw that I was outside.
Aww.
He lifted the plow up so that he wouldn't plow me back
That's very
in again.
nice.
So I was like, I salute you.
I salute you.
I salute you. So that was a plus. No, it was fine yesterday.
Yeah, we weren't too bad. You know, we're in Barrington. It wasn't bad at all.
Right.
So it was nice. It was actually like kind of like pretended to the boys were like snowed in.
Yes.
No one's allowed to leave. Everyone has to stay.
Well, did you see pictures from even like some of the markets? Like people, I don't know what they thought was going to happen. Like they were going to be snowed in for like two months. There was nothing left on some of the shelves.
Nothing left.
Great.
Typical Rhode Island.
I was at Market Basket yesterday morning. It was fantastic. There was nobody around.
Yeah, Matt went to BJ's yesterday. He goes, no one was there, Audrey.
There's nobody there.
People were scared.
It was perfect.
To go out.
Yeah, it was really good.
And we had a good weekend. So Victoria had her theater debut in SpongeBob SquarePants, the musical. Here she is right there. Arts Alive in Barrington. This is an organization that brings kids together and they learn theater. And it's great because, you know, there she is. She's the mayor. She's in the green with a little top hat. Those are some of her friends. It was an hour-long show. There are about 50 plus kids that are part of this.
That's good.
It's not through the school. It's just an organization. And it was really fun seeing the kids come together. You know, it teaches teamwork and creativity. So hats off to the entire team. Dina Davis, who is a friend of mine, she is one of the co-founders of Arts Alive. And what she's doing and really bringing these kids, just having them learn a different skill and maybe a different passion that they might take. It's pretty incredible to see these young kids, some of them sang the voices on some of these kids. I mean, it was unbelievable.
Now, will she be horrified, you know, years down the road when you break out that video of her?
I don't know.
Or will she love it?
I think she might love it because she even said, she goes, I really want to try out for the play in middle school.
Well, that's good.
So, and I feel like that's the whole point of this, is to expose these children to something like this.
And builds their confidence in front of everybody. So next time we see her,
love to see it spread to other communities.
We will call her mayor. Mayor McClellan.
You're going to have to.
The mayor of Bikini Bottom.
So she's referred to at home now.
That's it, mayor.
The mayor.
Okay. All right, Brendan.
Another
He's
mayor.
back. He is back for a triumphant return.
As mayor, can she fix my parking tickets?
Yeah.
She might
serious.
be able to.
Right.
Well, that's
might
great.
be out of shells because of SpongeBob, but she can try.
Lots to get to here. Good morning, friends.
Good morning.
Now, according to my roadshow attendance report that I am looking at right here, I was absent on Friday. I know. Let me take it away from here and tell you all what was going on. Well, it should come as no surprise to roadshow viewers. As you may know, I have a history of injuries. Who could forget my broken pinky of 2014? Oh, my goodness, the humanity, the horror right there. It was quite harrowing. Will, you'll want to stay with us for this. But of course, I came into work, right, and I showed Conor McGregor, the great MMA fighter, the injury right there. Who also could forget later on in 2020 when I injured the sesamoid bone under my big toe. Oh, the humanity. But once again, because I'm dedicated to entertaining all of you, I came into work and did the road show. There you go. So I should rephrase what I said. A pinky injury and a toe injury. I have a history of very manly injuries, is what I meant to say. Anyway, so on Thursday, after a long day of entertaining all of you, I noticed a slight pain in my lower left hip. Thought nothing of it. Figured, well, the muscle needed some movement, so I went for a walk Thursday afternoon. Mild pain persisted, but I went to sleep thinking rest and staying off of it would be good, and I would wake up feeling just fine. Well, I was severely mistaken. I couldn't sleep, I couldn't shift positions without extreme shooting pain, and I woke up writhing in agony. Although, in fairness to me, that's usually how I do wake up. But this was really bad. I couldn't even get out of the bed with severe sharp pain, and I didn't know what movements would cause even further bursts of horror. So every moment was just filled with nervousness as I didn't want to, further exacerbate the agony. So the worst was going from the seated position to the standing position and vice versa. Just absolutely terrible. So after a visit with my primary care physician's office, they then sent me to an orthopedist's office. And Audrey, here I am in the waiting room with one of my trademark BK Alone photos, just thrilled because this is exactly how I want to be spending the first Friday of the new year, right? From there, after an x-ray, I go to the exam room and take my obligatory "please let this agony be over soon" selfie on the table. Thankfully, the x-ray showed nothing, and they believe I have either trochanteric bursitis, which I thought was a dinosaur, or gluteal tendonitis. Now, coincidentally, gluteal tendonitis maximus used to be my bullfighting name. But that's where the irony ends. They believe that with a treatment plan, a physical therapy, medication, and of course your pity, I should be just fine. I picked up medication Friday evening, and here now is video of me attempting to walk. Now, normally I would set up my phone and walk by the lens, but that would have required too many steps for the excruciating pain. So this right here, Audrey, is my shadow. I swear I wasn't auditioning for Frankenstein. I couldn't move. I couldn't walk. It was just terrible, but that's how I did my best to get around. So thank you to everyone for your unyielding concern. That's just about enough of that horror. Now, they say this could be caused by overuse, and I do walk every day. So we've learned 3 things. Number 1, being active is apparently horrible for you. Number 2, getting old is the worst. And finally, I'm much more tolerable as a person when I'm on prescribed pain medication. So happy 2024, everybody. That was my Friday. The most unhip person of all has a hip injury. Now, if you'll excuse me, before we send things over to Will, I'm just going to plug in my heating pad. I'll be right here.